Hello, YouTube community. That's right, it's the Fat Man from Alabama coming back to you from Don's Garage. We're going to continue with this Pro Street stuff for the next couple of videos. Today's topic of Pro Street stuff is stalled projects. I know it's new to all y'all. I'm just a procrastinator. What it is, I get a half a dozen ideas in my head and I wind up starting all of them, finishing none. We're working on that right now. But for the first clip in this video, or the first stalled project in this video, you see the box in front of you, 67 Chevelle Pro Street kit from AMT. Well, that's what we started with, but here's what we've got. Hey, a 65 El Camino. Again, another AMT kit. We're using the 67 Pro Street Chevelle chassis underneath it. And this is what we've got done so far. I kind of wanted to clean the floor pans up a little bit, and there's some adjustments was made in it. As well as here I've modified the back a little bit to lower the rear suspension. Because I want to get it down a little bit. I've got to add some material in here, a little in here, and this will be changed back here. Front end, basically box stock. I am going to do a little work on the front spindles, again to get it lower. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of fab work. New floor, scratch built wheel tubs. Let's peel the body off the chassis for a moment. I cut the wheel tubs off the chassis just to make everything fit a little better. Interior, I'm probably going to wind up scratch building door panels in the back section of it, which will be simple, relatively simple. I'm blanking the firewall. I want it all smoothed up. I'll do the same thing with the core support. Engine wise, I've not committed to an engine yet. It will be a big block, most likely big block automatic, just something simple. Wheels and tires are somewhat selected. The fronts, well actually, the four wheels, let's get this in the frame so y'all can see. The wheels are out of a parts box. If I'm not mistaken, they're from the Revell 68 Mustang Bullet car. Now everybody's looking, so wait a minute, the Bullet car is not a Pro Street car. And you'd be correct. Alright, the fronts, it's the front tire and wheel out of the box. I like it because it's got a nice mounting point and I can put a disc brake behind it so we can get a little detail. The rears, what I have done here, whoa, nope, I'm sorry, my bad. These wheels are out of something else, but the spokes are real similar. They match up enough for me. So that's what we're going with. What I was talking about, let's drop everything. What I was talking about when I lowered the rear section, if you remember from previous video I showed, you've got two upper bars here that the rear end housing mounts to, and then you've got your lower trailing arms mount here. And I said you was going to have to cut these down. Well, I've added a piece, cut it all down, plated the chassis from this side, laid in another crossbar, so the rear axle, well, goes in just like that, and it is considerably lower than box stock. In fact, I just noticed as I'm doing this, I now am going to have a dry shaft angle issue. Wait a minute, this is an El Camino. I can clean a lot of this out. That'll work. But also, if you're going to use this chassis underneath the 65 El Camino or the 65 station wagon, you will have to, let's take it back apart. You will have to work the firewall sides a little bit, as the 67 is a little wider in the hip here than the 65. But other than that, it's pretty much a direct fit. As you can see, little adding on the sides, nothing major, and that'll get that one going. Also, I have done a cowl hood for it. Well, started a cowl hood for it. It's not muddied, but that's where we're going probably with the hood. Something low, nothing too tall. Okay, we'll move that project to the side. And our next one, yep, 70 Cornet. Well, that's what you think it is, but actually it's a 68 Roadrunner using the chassis from the 70 Super B. What I've done here is scratch built exhaust pipes. The mufflers are from the kit. The dry shaft, the U-joints are from something else, slid into a piece of aluminum tubing. And here's that rear end I was talking about. That is a Curry 9-inch nodular deal. The center section's all aluminum with steel axle tubes. I didn't get carried away painting. Like I said, it's going to sit on a shelf. Wheels are from the parts box. Tires are from the Super B. Got a nicely blown Hemi in it. The air cleaners are from the Super B kit. And so we can get to focus. I stripped the chrome off of them. And Slicks has got a universal grill decal sheet. In fact, I think they do 2 different sheets with 6 different styles of grill material. So I just cut the material a little larger than the air cleaner. And I use solid set for my decals. And just basically melted the decal down around it. I think it's a pretty decent looks pretty much like the real thing. And it's close. The belt decal, this is what I was talking about. I like to do details with decals. That kind of rhymed. This is a Slicks Top Fuel belt decal, which is actually wider. Top Fuel belt's like a 6-inch belt, 6-inch wide belt or something like that. And this is a smaller blower with like a 3-inch belt. I just took a straight edge and cut one series of lettering off, looped it around the belt. There it is. Let's see if we can get in there. Yes, it has a Mopar brand oil filter. These are just small things I like to do. The carburetors are from the parts box. Don't quote me, but I believe they are out of the Revell 32 Ford. Stripped the chrome and painted them Tamiya's Millennium Gold, I believe is the color. The interior is not finished. I got a cage I'm working on for it, but it's well, black's not going to show up real well. Let's turn it this way. But yes, this is a 4-speed car. The tachometer, I don't know if this is going to focus. And it's close. Anyway, the tachometer is from the LX Mustang kit with the painted the black body of it with a chrome ring, and then just used a decal that actually comes in the Mustang kit, flopped in there with a little Mod Podge for the lens, good to go. This one, yeah, here's the start of the cage. I got a lot more work to do on it, but there's the beginning of the cage. This come in the 69 GTX and the original 68 Roadrunner Pro Street kit. I'll add more bars to it to make a full cage out of it. But that's stall project number 2. And yeah, it's a Mopar. That's my thing. I like Mopars. Well, like all cars, but Mopars is kind of top of the list. I'm about to end this video because I've got 2 more Mopar Pro Street cars to show you. But I'm running a little low on time, so we will get this one done, and I'll start another video. Y'all take care, and remember, live, love, and laugh. Build for you, and enjoy yourself. Take care, everyone. See you again real soon. And please, if you like what you see, hit the like button, sub my channel, share my channel. I've got a lot of things coming up we're going to do on this channel. We're going to see what happens. Thank you all for watching, and I appreciate each and every one who subbed my channel. Thank you, and goodbye.